whole bundle, because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Throwing now, Taylor on first down.
Open man is Reed. He's got it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of
chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. That's out to the left flat and complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And the Chargers first down.
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Taylor right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Taylor will throw again. The quick slant caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
That's out to the left and complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Los Angeles.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Raymond on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jerry Tillery coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
3-yard pickup.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Here's Taylor. Going deep here for Allen. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Los Angeles.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, it's Taylor.
He'll get that complete to Reed.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now Taylor on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Reed with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's the end of the first quarter.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Right there.
From the 27, Taylor. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Tackled there by Rayshawn Jenkins.
Rayshawn Jenkins.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tackle made at his 48.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Tannehill airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. 39 yards there, a big one.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Let's go, come on! From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Got a man, it's Humphries. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown. Adam Humphries there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
A fake to Eckler. Now here's Taylor.
And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Chargers first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Allen's got it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the Titans' 44-yard line.
To throw again is Taylor. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Joe Reed, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd and 5.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing again, it's Taylor. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Eckler. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Anthony Lynn went for it, but did not get it. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns, PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Gostkowski with the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
He's airing it out and got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
Down Chargers.
He's airing it out for Williams. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now 2nd and
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
2nd and 10 now. It's Taylor. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
81, Mike Williams.
Mike Williams, as the first half is winding down, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Ty Long set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. Casey Hayward on the coverage.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. First and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
At the 32-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
At the Chargers' 14-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Taylor. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
first
Right
down.
after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
First down.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Intended for Hunter Henry.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This is out quickly to the right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The 9-yard line.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
This will be caught at about the 5. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
At the 1-yard line.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Again, it's Taylor. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
It's 3rd down and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Taylor. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Nashville, it's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter.
Michael Badgley for the Charger field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Again, it's Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Tannehill. And no, it's incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Ty Long now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
10 at the 29-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The tackle.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
They set up the screen for Henry, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Desperation time for Tannehill on fourth down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. A fake to Eckler. Now here's Taylor. Open man is Reed. He's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They go play action now. Taylor. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Harold Landry able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Reed. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
Joe Reed, 27 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Now Taylor going to lead his guys up to go for two.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Taylor. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll start with a give to Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Under 10.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Chargers 38, Titans 14.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Khalif Raymond. And he's not able to go the distance. He's out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. What a return.
At the 4-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. One last throw here for Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.